Hello, everybody, and welcome into Gambling Goals. I'm your host, Mitch Carr. He is Prospector Sam. You can follow him on Twitter at Prospector_Sam. I am at Mitch Carr TV. And Sam, we're recording this in the middle of the week, so all I really had to talk to you about is we are the champions, my friends. Or would you prefer that I sing Wonderwall?
Do you feel dirty knowing that you couldn't even get it on your own? You had to wait for somebody else to lose. How does that feel, Mitch?
You know, it wasn't ideal. That's a really good comeback, and I don't have a good answer for it. But what I can do is move on to actual gambling talk, which is to say that Manchester City's gain was also your gain. That second half goal by Leicester City pushed that match to the over 2.5 goals that you predicted. So, Sam, how do you feel to be a winner along with Manchester City?
Well, I'd say I'm the biggest winner here because while you have your pride and your gloaty smile, I've got more money in my bank account. So you know what? You sit there and you enjoy that title. You know what? As a Tottenham fan, we don't need titles. We're happy. You know, we've got our new stadium. The NFL's coming to play in our new stadium. We've got, money. We've got all the bells and whistles. So what's a trophy really?
We are approaching match day 36. We're almost at the end of the Premier League season. You've got 3 more picks for us. The first one, though, isn't a Premier League match per se. It is a match between 2 Premier League teams, Leicester City and Chelsea. They're meeting in the FA Cup. What do you see there?
The FA Cup is a big deal, and we've got a great matchup this year between Chelsea and Leicester. Third and fourth place in the league, both pretty inconsistent teams, but extremely talented. The spread for me here is just bananas. I mean, I looked at that and I saw Leicester, who's plus 290 on the money line. I'm not sure that they're the better team than Chelsea. I'm pretty sure they're not. But at the end of the day, they're 2 points ahead of them in the league on the season. They've got a solid team, and at the value you're getting for plus 290, it's 3-1 payout on that win. I just can't walk away from it.
So you wouldn't say this is necessarily a prediction. You would say that this is more of a good solid bet just because of the value.
I think the game is probably closer to, 55% Chelsea, 45% Leicester, which means getting Leicester 3-1 money is extremely good value.
West Ham United looks like some of their European or at least Champions League hopes may have gone by the wayside with that loss to Everton, but you still believe in them as a team, and they're going to take on Brighton this weekend. So what do you have in that match?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the body of work, they're still a great team. They've had a great year, and 5th place for West Ham wouldn't be a bad result at all. And more importantly, they've got a lot to play for. That Chelsea loss was huge for them because they still have life for the Champions League spots, and Brighton has nothing to play for. So them to win this at plus 145 against a team in the bottom half of the table in a game they have to have, great value. It's a great pick. I think they win this game comfortably. They're a better team. They've shown it all year.
And the final pick that you have for us today is actually a 2-for-1.
I actually love this pick. Probably my favorite pick of the week. I'm going with the Liverpool double. For the purposes of the city. Don't say that to Everton.
Maybe you should call that a Merseyside double?
Yeah, we could call it that, but we know the real team in Liverpool. Liverpool with a game against West Brom. West Brom has the worst defensive record in the league. They're going to give up goals. Liverpool needs this game for European soccer. It just feels like a comfortable, easy win. And the books see it that way too. Minus 400. It wouldn't do you a lot of good to bet that money on that money line. Then you get Everton as well. They're playing Sheffield, and they're only minus 250, which, to be quite honest, is extremely generous to a Sheffield side that look like they're kind of a U15 team at this point. And if you parlay those two teams together, you end up at about minus 130. That's fantastic value for those two games. I see both these teams winning comfortably. They both need the game. They're playing two teams that can't even stay up in the Premier League, and they're already down. To get that kind of value for 2 wins that should be fairly comfortable feels like a great bet to me.
So there you go. EPL Matchday 36. We've got 3 picks for you. The first is actually not an EPL pick. It's an FA Cup pick. He's got Leicester City, the money line, to beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Also, he's got West Ham taking on Brighton. He likes the money line for West Ham there. And then the Merseyside double, a 2-team parlay with Everton over Sheffield United and then Liverpool over West Brom. He likes those games. If you'd like to read more of Prospector Sam, you can see his stuff at dimers.com. He'll have additional picks to what you see here on this recording as well. And thank you for watching. If you like the content you're seeing, please subscribe.